all doing, guys? Punk here. We're back on the Rusty Gears server. Check it out, guys. This is all the loot we got from the raid. All of it. And the wall. I nabbed a wall. May go into the museum with Sid. I don't know. But we got boxes of loot. Heaps of it. It's not all. There's some junk left in the little tent chest, but nothing serious. Let's have a look what we got left in there. No, nothing in there. Just some bits and pieces. I got some nice pots and planters and things, but most of it is this. And we're going to need the gold for today's thingy. And we've got some rusty gears. What is that? Crystallized chunks and that. Well, we might need that too. We're going to need that. More bits and pieces. I think I've grabbed everything. But look at all the old weapons. And we've got some cool banners. I love the banners. Banner of the Forlorn Hope. So we'll put them up and have a look. Got me some ice. What else did we get? Oh, a whole lot of Jonas parts. And a blueprint. Clothing coming out of our ears. Love it. And this is what we got. Forlorn Hope armor. We're going to repair some of this today. Not probably that. Got a couple of cool shields. They're really nice. Lots of law books. Pink wallpaper. You gotta love your wallpaper. And the tables. I like these. These were kind of funky. We can figure out which way they went. Yeah, like that. Aren't they pretty? So yeah, all kinds of bits. Punk stoked. Well, I'm going to squirrel them away in the UFO here. I've already squirreled away some of the stuff. Nothing major. Now we've got our prison sorted. We need to put a cow in there. Here we go. Now that there is all the barber surgeon stuff I've got so far. And these aren't armor stands. These are shop clothing stands from the mod. Just because you can. So yeah, this is the Forlorn Hope gear we got. Oh, that's a merchant bracelet. That doesn't go on. There we go. Hunter's shirt. No. Is it the pants? There we go. Forlorn Hope pants. And the belt. Pretty much all we got so far. So yeah. We're doing some stuff down here. The UFO is nearly finished. This is where we're going to squirrel away all our ores. So we've got a little bit to play with. I need to put a forge in here. Yeah, it's looking the part. We're going to put a few plants in this section. This will be their greenery section. Loving it so far. I can't remember what's in here. Oh, this is the other storage area. Full of bits and bobs. I think we've got some bits and bobs in here, yeah. Nothing's really put away nicely. I've just thrown it all in, as you do. So, to repair some of the Forlorn Hope armor, is it in here? Yeah. Alright, we're going to need an armor stand or two. So this stuff, we might take it down into the forging area because we're going to be hammering away in there. Wrong side, Punk. It's way over here. You need a map to get around the UFO now. So if we put an armor stand or two in here. One there. And we'll go one like that. Yeah. So we need a little box. Oh, I haven't got any little boxes. We might just put that in there. So to repair these, I'm going to need some gold plates and stuff. I have a total of 1 gold plate. What do we got? 2 gold bars. So there's another gold plate we can make. We'll put the gold bits in there. Yeah, we're going to go on a bit of a hunt, I think, today. Find us some quartz veins. I've got a brand new prospecting pick. We'll go and see. I want to put this table in here. Which way around does it go? That way? We're going to have to get the chisel and turn it round. Unless we put it against that wall. Is it going to go in here? No. We want it there. Actually, we want it under the window. So we'll go get us a chisel. We'll turn that round. We'll do that right now. No mucking about. Because up in the tent bag, I put the weapons racks in for these guys on the little alien ship. I have more armour. I can figure out where I put it there. No. There. Forlorn Hope helm. Oh, we got our silver head chain helm, silver plate, and I got some blackguard helms. There's their swords. We're gonna want that. Somewhere I had the rest of the blackguard armour. We'll have a look for that. Right now we wanted a chisel, didn't we? Chisel and a hammer. Chisel. Oh, that one's nearly buggered. And a hammer. All right, and we'll head down back to where we're going. So I've been collecting a fair bit of the blackguard stuff as well. So where's our Forlorn Hope e-stock? In there. Put this down one over, isn't it? 1, 2. Alright. Chisel, hammer, turn it round. That one. There we go. Oh, not the wall. That's better. We might get the other little table in here. Who knows? Alright, so these ones are done. We got the helms ready to go. Blackguard. Blackguard short sword. Don't need that right now. Don't need that right now. Extra Forlorn Hope. Now there's the one I've done that's damaged. So to repair that, helm damaged, we need 1 gold plate and 1 iron plate. So we're going to have to go and play with a bit of iron, make some plates. But what I reckon we do is we stick all this in here because we don't need it right now. We head off with the trusty prospecting pick and we go and find us some gold and silver because we ain't got much. I reckon that's the plan. So I don't have many spots picked out around this world where there is quartz. So we've got to finish the dome. Finish the dome of the UFO and we're pretty much done. So I'm going to go and find us a spot or two with quartz in it. And we're going to have a look and see if there's gold and silver. Alright, I'll meet you there. Well, on the massive hunt for some quartz, we haven't found any, but I did find this. So we're going to go down and have a bit of a look-see. It's a long way down. If I remember rightly, there's some nasties about down here. So we might just put some armour on. Activity is calm, but I don't think that makes a difference down here. I think this has its own little set group of baddies. Let's chuck some steel plate on. Yep. Oh, 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 what are you? Gearfoot Boton. Oh, you're a nasty one. Well, suck spear, buddy. You die already. They take a few wallops. There we go. Suck a coomer, buddy. No more nasties about. Oh yeah, can't say no to that. Alrighty. Well, I don't think we're going to find too much quartz down here, but we might get a bit of gold. What have we got? We'll take the scarf. Plenty of black coal down here. Alright, I'm going to loot the snot out of this. Oh, place, I think. What's this stuff? Iron ore. Didn't really want the carrot seeds, did I? No. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and loot this place. And if there's anything awesome, I will bring you back in. I'm pretty sure there's some more nasties. Alrighty. Alright, well, we got a little beat up. There's a few nasties down there. We got a few goodies, nothing spectacular. And we weren't really looking for any of that. So, time to pick up the old loot case and head on through this area. I think we'll run across the black stuff, see what we can find. Hopefully we run across some quartz. Haven't seen any in the mountains, but we'll keep our eye out. Quartz hunting we go. Alright, after mucking around in the wastelands, I went down a hole. And I found a bit of quartz. No sign of gold here, but signs of gold down here. So we're going to have a bit of a diggy. Let's see if we can get some gold out of this. I should have brought some bombs. Alright, well, I'll see if we find some. Well, after a little bit of diggy and mucking around, we've got gold. Yeehaw, poor quality, but you know, we can't complain, it's gold. Nice. Hopefully there's a bit more than 2 pieces. Yeah, look at that. Sweet as. Perfect. Oh, and more. Oh, you gotta love it. Alright, I'm going to have a bit of a play around here. See how much gold we can get out of this. So what do we got? Poor chunks. Alrighty. Alright, we're in the money, guys. I will decimate this quartz area for as much gold as I can carry. Alright, back home after our little romp, and I think I spent more time looking at ruins and getting bits and pieces than I did actually getting gold. A bit of quartz, don't really need it. I've got some aged wood, we'll drop that off to Gran because she's in need of it for her build. And a few other bits and pieces. But Gran's been real kind and she's dumped off a whole lot of OMOC pieces. So we're going to melt all that down with the gold we got. And see if we've got enough to do what we need to do. And luckily, I found a forge out there. Which is good, because there's not a forge in our little forging room. But we'll dump that right there. Oh, hang on. Yeah, we'll stack that into it. Squirrel that away. I have to go and figure out where. I did have one. I had a crucible. I did borrow some tongs from the community forge. But I'm going to go and hunt through my chests and stuff and see if I can find a crucible. And we will melt down all the gold. Thanks heaps, Gran. Oh wow. Well, we got 16 gold ingots to add to the pile. I've got a little bit of silver to make the rest of that. We'll take all these over to the big smithy and use the health hammer, I think. Because we're not quite set up in here. But wow, that was more than I thought. OMOC pieces gathering is probably better than quartz hunting. Yay, Gran. I've got a little bit of gold left over to make some more. So, off to the village smithy to make out some plates and see if we can finish off this Forlorn Hope armor. Alright, well, we should have enough for the helmet. Now it's 1, 2. Yes, Forlorn Hope helm. Yeehaw. Alright, well, we got the helm. Let's chuck it on. Oh yeah, looks alright. You gotta love it. But that's only one piece of it. We're gonna do the breastplate and the greaves. Now, we're gonna need some, oh, really? Gold chain. You're kidding me. And then after we've done the gold chain, we're gonna need, okay, so, alright, I'm going to have to make a few more plates. We're going to have to turn one of those into chain. And how many of those did we need? 4. Alright, so we're going to have to turn all that into plates. And we're going to have to turn all that into plates. Wow, these Forlorn Hope boys, they had some pretty expensive armour, I tell you. I don't know if it helped them a lot. They seem to have all been dieted and massacred in their own temple. I suppose with the rust, nothing survives. Alright, we'll light it up. We'll spend the dollars in the honour of the Forlorn Hope. And we'll revive their armour. I think we're only doing the one set though, guys. This is severely costly. Alright, I'll get back to you when we're ready to put this together. If we can afford it. Alrighty, well, we've been mucking about. Oh, buttons, punk, buttons. We've been mucking about a bit. I've smashed out some more plates and some more chain. And we got a bit more gold smelted down into plates. So we're doing alright. We have brought the other, not the helmet, we already had the helmet. The chest plate and the greaves from the Mr. Trader Man. Now they're going to take a bit. Plenty for that. And then more plates for that. So we will get round to that eventually. I did make me silver helm. I found my other silver plate. And boy, do I look good in this. Look at that. That is just awesome. Now, I don't know whether we're going to get enough silver to do the rest of the plate armour. That's a bit of a stretch. But it looks good with the VaporousOrc iron armour. We shall see how we go. Right now, we're going to finish off the Forlorn Hope gear. Because I've got everything I need for those. Right here in the box. And look at that. I pinched some cloth from old 8 Digits place. Don't tell him. No, he said it was all good. He's a good sorters, 8. Now I've got to remember how to do this. That one, like that, like that, like that. Oh, what have we done here? How do we do this? Broken. We're damaged. Oh. So, is that not what we want? Damaged. Equals that. Oh, you're kidding me. So we just need the plates. Well, that was dumb. Well, we're going to pinch some plates from somewhere else then. So we need 1, 2, 3, 4. And let me guess, that has to be a plate too. 2 plates. Whoa, that's why this is so expensive. So that can go for the other set. There we go. There's the breastplate done. Now the pants are broken. And I was just guessing That's where they go. And now I need even more plates. Holy. So we have to smash out a few more plates for those. Krakatoa. Alright. Get this on the rack. Alright, we're going to have to go and figure out a few more plates for the pants. And that's looking pretty flash. So, yeah, I'm going to go smack out some more plates for that. Somewhere I have some blooms. Nope, but we'll take some coal with us to do some blooms. Yeah, that'll do us. I'm going to head over to the forge at the community village forge and smack out some plates, and then we'll have a full set of Forlorn Hope gear, because we've got the E-stock. I know Forlorn Hope gear doesn't have a shield. He does now. This little dude's just some other armor in the corner. And then we have to think about repairing the Blackguard armor. We've got a Blackguard shield. We got the Blackguard E-stock. I even got the little saddle blankets. Look at that. So cool. Alright. Time to bugger off to the community centre. Alright, awesome. Now, that's all done. The Blackguard armor's getting there. So, the greaves. I stole the anvil from the community centre. I'll put it back, I promise. Where are the greaves? There. So, they are Yep. And then... Oh, I love it. Alright. Let's just get that and that. Ha! Check it out, guys. Oh, we are Blackguard. Hear us roar. I really like that. That's actually pretty cool. Blackguard armor for the win. Mean. Alright, well, we better stick all that back. Oh, so happy about that. Got the Forlorn Hope armor, got the Blackguard armor. Alright, well I'm going to blend out a couple more things and bits and pieces here. I have a whole lot of weapons to fix up and take over to Gran. So our little forging space here, we're going to need an anvil of our own. Better put the shield back on him. So we might just make us one, I think. I think we'll make us a steel one. Alright, I'm going to get stuck into that, and then we're going to go and have a look at something that Punk started. We may finish it, we may not. I'll catch you all in a bit. Alrighty, well, we put the anvil back. I actually made me a new one, but we're here. This is going to be our build site. We're just by the arena, and I'll pick the spot. We're going to make a little build, guys. One there and one there. Might not be too super flash. Hopefully we'll finish it. We're going to clear out some of these cows. That one's already had a go at me. So I'll knock a few of these cows in the head. Put a base floor in here. And then do a bit of an outline. And see what we think of it. No planning, again, in perfect Punk style. We're just going to build it up. It's going to be a little tower of sorts. Alright, I'm going to go nail me some cows. Hopefully that'll help me with the food issue. Alrighty. Into it. Get rid of some of these nasties. Like that. Righty. Well, we've done a thing. Well, two little things. So I'll put up a little wall around the little building. And that'll do for starters. I'm liking that so far. So now I'm just going to figure out some kind of little stairway up to the next level. I don't even know how many levels we're going to go for. They're both the same. One's that colour palette. This one will be this colour palette. Yeah, it'll do. I just wanted a wall up just in case we got some baddies come along. And I want to be able to work through the night. Really, you gotta love it. Ah, the things that happen on this server. Alright, well I'm going to get stuck into it. I've got a little bit of stone here. Not a lot going on. But we're going to play this one by ear. I'm going to stick another level up. I think I've got some wood here. Have I got some wood here? Oh yeah, we'll use this stuff for staircases. That'll do. Maybe we might have to go out and find something else. I've got a little bit more. Alright. I'm going to get stuck into it. Alright. Now we've got two bigger boxes. That's starting to look how I want it. I think we might... Oh, Sid. He's doing Star Ruins and we're about to restart. Way to go, bro. Yeah, I think we might come out a bit and make them a little bit wider on the next level and then go back in for the top level. I think. We'll see how we go. I'm liking the pattern that's happening with a bit of a random block placement. We'll see. I am running out of the good stuff on the darker blocks. I'm going to have to go for a run and get some more slate, I think. I got a little bit, because we're going to go for smoother at the top and less colony. We'll see how we go. Stairwell came up alright. I'm liking that. We got a nice ebony floor in. Yeah, it's doing the trick. They're just a box at the moment. That's all we really wanted. Got a couple of business lanterns sitting on top of each one. Not a bad view from here. Alright, 2 more levels to go and then we can start doing some fancy stuff. Alrighty. Time to play with the next level. Alrighty. Well, went a bit ham, but I'm liking that. That's looking sweet. Little bit of plate and chain on that, but that's kind of what we want, and there'll be a little bit more jazz to it. I'm going to mimic that onto there, I think. They are going to be pretty much identical, at least front on. I'm not sure where the windows are going to go on the back. There will be a couple, but that will depend on what I do to the inside of them. And I've really got no idea what that is yet. So, I think I'll just mimic that. Yeah. Now the insides are pretty stock standard on the way up. I have dug the basement out with a little bit of a thing across to this side. Mostly for ease of getting between the two. And I'm going to put some stuff down here. And they probably should be connected. Who knows? Use the chisel ladder tool for that. I think it'll do. Just a simple ladder up into the... Get up there. Yeah. Trying out some banners in this one. Not sure. Haven't done anything really much except put the lanterns in. And I think that's as high as we're going to go. Yeah, put that on this one. Alright, I'll copy that over to here. And then we have to think about what we're going to do on the floors. We'll have a look. Still not a bad view. We've got it up on the white tower. Yeah. Looking good. I've done a little bit downstairs. Was mucking around trying to figure out where I want things. So I've put a few things in just to see how it looks really. But down the bottom here, we're going to need a window up here somewhere, I reckon. Maybe a central one. Maybe 2 little slits. I don't know. We'll figure that out soon. Down we go. Now, this floor, I've chucked in a book rack. This will be where some of the law books will go. These are going to be some kind of table. Down here, I've done a couple of things. So, I'll put in a little cookie area. And a shelf. I'll put some chests in it. They're decorative shelves. Decorative chests. So is that one. Yeah. So that's looking the part, I think. Getting where we want it. I'll put a few of the iron bars outside. Down below here, I've just chucked the torches behind iron bars. I'm not sure if I like that. I might put a surround around them. I was thinking of ripping them out actually. There's a tapestry I want to put down here. Oh, and a wall. Hey, we've got that wall that we ripped off. Now, in case you haven't guessed, this is going to be my little ode to the Forlorn Hope. And another one to the Blackguard. Because the Blackguard needs the same thing. So, yeah. Now, I don't have a lot of lore on the Blackguard. I don't think there is a lot of lore. I did find this tapestry. So that's pretty much all we got, that and the armour. So we're winging it on this side. The Order of the Forlorn Hope, however, has a little bit more lore. Now I'm not sure if it's better ruins or vanilla. I should have a look at that. but I haven't. Somewhere here, I've got some of the law books and the Forlorn Hope banners. So I'm going to stick a couple of these up in here. I reckon as you walk in, you should know where you are. Pretty much. Yeah. I don't know where I'll stick the second one, but we do have this wall. Now we got to sort of get this in order. I have numbered them, but I reckon that should go down here and really want it on the big open wall. So mate, you're coming out and so are you. We don't have any normal chalk blocks. Back up we go, and this has been me for the last few bits, up and down the tower. Chalk blocks. We'll chuck another one of those in. Is that chalk? No, that's limestone. We don't want that. We'll just go plain chalk. Back down we go. So we'll fill in our little hole. Now these things go, what do we got? 1, 2, 3. Now I can't remember whether that's top or bottom. Let's just have a look at it. I think that's the top. We didn't really need to fill our hole because I'm going to put that right here. I think inserted in the wall is the way to go. And we messed them up already. You knob, punk. Of course you did. So 1, 2, 3. What do we got? 4, 5, 6. It'd be nice if I could put it in the right place, eh? We're not having the best of luck today. 4. Get that right. 5, 6. That'll be 7, 8, 9. Get the right thing in there, punk. Yeah, I'm liking that. That'll do the trick. I wonder if I missed the top bit. You might just get some cracked stuff and put in there, I think. Now, I think I've got the little schematic that allows me to make cracked blocks. Let's go and have a look. Where'd we put it? In here? This one. So, can we make the cracked stuff? Yes, we can. Chisel and an ore block. Chisel with that thing. Bit of chalk rock. We want 3 of them. Much better. Oh, you gotta love it. Alrighty, so I'm gonna get on with doing some stuff here. Not down here. I think this room will sort of do it. I'm gonna copy that into there and extend it so our cupboard fits. I was thinking of running a beam up here and taking that out. We'll have a look. Where did I put all the books? So that can go in there. We'll keep that in the backpack. Now I want the books for starters. Can go upstairs. And scrolls. Do I want another book rack and scroll rack? I don't know. We might put another one in. We'll see. Yeah, scrolls. Well, I've only got the 3. So I do want these in there. And I'm wondering if another table's in order. Can I put it there? It doesn't really look too flash like that. That does. That looks alright. Let's see how we go here. Can we put papers in here? Oh, we can. Look at that. Well, I didn't know that, but now we know we can. We're definitely having another scroll rack. Because we have the map. I wonder if that can go on the scroll rack. Don't know. No. We'll put it on the floor. No, well that's going to have to go on a little chest. Right now, I think you can just go in there. Because we already have the location on our map, apparently. That's pretty much that. I've got holding the gate tapestry. That might go upstairs. Oh, and this thing. This thing is, what is he? Sir Bell's little bloody lantern. I reckon that can go downstairs because we pillaged that from his grave. That can go right there. Light up the room a bit more. It's pretty flash. You get a bit stuck on that. Alrighty, well I'm going to crack into it. I'm definitely going to make another bookshelf. Yeah. And we'll see what we get as we go. Put you up there. Oh, that's right. I've got to make a few more of these. I made a little lantern stand. So I'm going to make a few more of them and all the lanterns can go on little lantern stands. Sweet ass. Alright, well, we've just been for a boot scoot with Sid to do a bit of ruin raiding. And we've got a few extra goodies to put inside here. So over here's the old tent bag. So we got some of that. Some beds, some paintings, a few tapestries, and a blackguard shield. So that makes two of them. That one's got crab's durability, but it'll do for the wall hanging. And some more tapestries. So I'm going to chuck them all in here. We've done a little bit. This is looking the part. Liking it. Got our reliquary up here. We got tapestry up. We need to get some booze for the booze rack. Up here will be weapons and armor. There's our full suit of Forlorn Hope armor and e-stock. Love it. I think I'll make this the sleeping quarters. And I don't really know what I'm going to do with the top. But next door, let's get over there. Down the stairs. Down the hole. Down here, we got that. We got our fake wall in. We'll see how we go with this. Next door, I put the Eidolon skull. Next to its own tapestry. Haven't really done too much up here. I've got a tapestry in and a table. Put the lantern stands in. They look right. But we got the blackguard armor here. Looking grand. And that's pretty much all we've done with that. Yeah. So, I'm going to get cracking onto it and sort of finish the interior. Figure out where these tapestries can go if we're going to use them. I think I've got some banners. It's green, but we might chuck the green on there, or I might go and hit up City. City had some red ones. We'll see how we go. Well, that's pretty much it, guys. I've cleaned up my chest monsters, put a little bit of a path in, and we've sort of decked them out. So yeah, an ode to the Forlorn Hope. I'm liking it. I really am. So we've got a little reading room. Plenty of booze for them to drink. Even got some stuff in the chest. Haven't seen this picture before, so we got that one with the ruin hunting with Sid. Chucked it in here. We got the full set of Forlorn Hope armor in there. A few more sets. I probably might stick some more weapons in here. Spare E-stock. Little bedroom. Plenty of Forlorn Home saddle blankets for these guys to curl up in. And our top floor. I've got a few little display cases. We'll put some butterflies in there. You've got to have your flutterbies. With a pretty excellent view. Yeah. So that's the Forlorn Hope Tower. If we get down the stairs, we go through the bottom here. This hasn't changed much. Cleaned up the tunnel a little bit. Over here we got these guys, one in the Blackguard Tower. An ode to the Blackguard. Nice. Some stuff in here, pretty basic over here. There's not a lot of Blackguard gear around. That is the only tapestry lore I've found so far. I do have a set of Blackguard pants up in the UFO. I might bring over and stick in here. This is pretty similar, bit of a reading area. There is no actual Blackguard lore books that I've got. These are, oh, Blind Bat Rickard. Didn't know I hadn't read that one. And another spare one I had lying about. Go up here. There's a full suit of Blackguard armor. The helms I've finished. That's all the Blackguard gear I've got at the moment. I have another breastplate somewhere I need to repair. We got a saddle blanket. And their little sleeping quarters. And a pile of booze over there for them too. And they've got some flutterbies and a bit of meat. And they've still got a wonderful view. Alrighty. Back down we go. Pretty good view out the window. A few bits and pieces lying about. Booze in the cabinet. But that, guys, is my ode to the Forlorn Hope ruins that we did, and I added a Blackguard Tower because they deserve it too. Well, guys, I hope you like it. I absolutely loved it. I'll catch you all next time. Rock on.